Hey, this is Anthony Santo from myrecordinginternship.com here to talk to you about creating textures and bridges. So here we have a nice light bridge and a textured guitar part. I'm going to show you how to use this repetitive textured guitar part really to lift up what's going on in the bridge section. So let's take a quick look at what we have without the textured guitar part.
We've lost the road again.
Alright, so not bad or anything, but we really can use a little more lift. So we put in this textured guitar part, real simple part. I'll play it back for you a little bit louder than everything else.
We've lost the road again.
And I know now you're thinking, not a big improvement, but let's start working on it. We're going to make this sound very, very cool. First thing I want to do is try out this wah plugin. So we have this black and shiny wah. Let's take a look at it. First off, I'm just going to solo it out. I'm going to put it on the black wah because I don't want too much brightness from it. I want this to be a little more of a texture. So you just click right up there next to wah. And I'm going to fool around with it a little bit and then print it. Alright, so it sounds like I don't want to bring it too high. Even this black wah has quite a bit of high end on it, so I'm going to keep it pretty low. First things first here, let me just take this and put on my position. That's in the plugin automation. It's this little double square, double window plugin automation enabler. Then I'm just going to turn it on right. It's the easiest way just to do this right now. So instead of on read, just turned it on right, and we're going to write on that plugin. Great, so we wrote one texture onto that, which is the wah section. I'm going to get rid of that, turn it to read, and we have that all written out there. And next thing I want to do is give it a little bit of delay. I want to give it actually a lot of delay, to be honest with you. I want to really make that delay kind of take over. So let's go into our plugins and pick our delay tape echo. So there's a lot of cool little features in tape echo that are good for this background sounds. I'm going to use the zoomer, but I'm going to mess with it a little bit. I'm not going to need to play with the expanded delay. That just means, you know, the difference between short delay and long delay. It's how long they'll allow you to go. If I pulled this all the way over, I could go to 600 milliseconds. If I go to expanded delay, I could go all the way to 2400. I won't need to touch that. The tape hiss, I'm going to leave on because I want this to be background sounding. The head tilt just is the alignment between the tapes, and that's not very important to me right now. Between WoW and Flutter, I want to be way closer to WoW than I am to Flutter. This Flutter kind of makes it sound like it's going out of tune a little bit, and that's not what we're looking for here. So I'm going to sync this to my time. It's going to be a dotted eighth note. Would feel pretty good over here. I'm going to leave everything else the way it is and take a listen back. Perfect, perfect. So pretty exciting now. Definitely made it more exciting, but we're not there yet because it is a little bit too much. It's kind of taking over a little bit, and we're looking for texture here. So let's add in some reverb now. We're going to use the space reverb. We're going to put it in a nice chamber. And that's that. I'm going to leave it 100% wet. I'm not going to mess with the wet dry because I want this to get a little bit more background here. So here we go. Great. So we combined three effects, and they're working really well together. Now the next thing we've got to do is I just put this in write mode at the beginning, so I'm going to just go ahead and get rid of the volume change there. So I can affect the volume now and mix it into the song.
We've lost the road again.
Great, and that's how we add texture to light bridges. So thanks for being with me on this one, and I'll see you on the next one.
We've lost the road again. And I can't count the second chances we've been given. We've lost the road again. And I can't count the second chances